What's good with the fam? UCF Jaguar here, and basically every year the Jaguars play a home game in London, as we all know. Pretty much all Jaguar fans know it. We're kind of, everyone in the NFL kind of laughs at us about it, but whatever. We have a 3-game winning streak going on, but that's besides the point. But one thing that's cool about this game is how when you look at the stadium, all these fans are like waving these flags and everything. Like they're always Jaguar flags, and it's Jaguars just because they are the home team. So I guess what they do is they like put the flags on people on like their chairs and whatnot, and then they pick it up and like wave it around. And then I always wanted one of those things. I always thought it was like I always thought they were like really cool. But I made a video this year, and in the video I was like, if anyone can snag one of those flags, I'd really appreciate it. But I had one dude step up. His name is Edvin. He doesn't speak much English, but he hit me up with the flag in the mail. As you can see, it's addressed to UCF Jaguar. I blacked out my address on here because y'all stalking ass motherfuckers. But I'll let you know I live in the USA. But it's pretty cool on here because I guess it's Swiss Post, it says right here. Here's like you see Swiss. So I guess this is from Switzerland, I'm assuming. I'm not too sure, but Edvin, shout out to you, man. I really appreciate it. I really can't wait to open it. Like I literally got this and I was like about to open it, and I said, why don't I just make a video of it? So I'm gonna open it with these like crusty ass scissors I found, and let's give it a rip. Oh shit! Oh, I cut into the flag, motherfucker. Oh, whatever, it's all good. How did I do that? Ooh. Oh, this thing is sick. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, I ripped into the top part. Oh, it came with another flag. Oh, that's good. Oh, but yeah. Here, I'll get this one out. I'm an idiot, but. Ooh, alright, so here's the flag. It looks like it has like, oh yeah, that's like Wembley Stadium right there. And then the Jaguars patch in the middle. And then 24, it has a date up here, the Wembley Stadium. Damn, that's sick. Yeah, this is like what they wave around. Hell yeah, dude. And then I really appreciate it, man. Wow, this is sick. I've always wanted, maybe I'll start collecting these, who knows. But, huge shout out to you, man. I got your address somewhere, and I hope to try to like send you something in return, but really appreciate it, man, and go Jaguars. Alright guys, so I cut the video a little bit early. There's actually some more contents in the bag. There was a note, and also there was like there's some chocolate in here. It's like Frey. Here's what it looks like. It's like super melted though, so I gotta like, I can see if I could put it in like the fridge or freezer or something, but fuck yeah, I like chocolate. But he also left this like note. You can see from it, it's pretty cool. He doesn't have like, as I said earlier, his English isn't all very well, so it's kind of like funny reading this, but I'll go ahead and read it to you guys. It's pretty cool, Edvin. Alright, he says, hello, my name is Edvin Groleman, and I come from Basel, Switzerland. So yeah, this like I saw on the postcard, it looked like it was from Switzerland. And he says, I love your videos, even if I only watch you since the draft. However, I also have a YouTube channel, Game X Changer. I'll put Game X Changer down below. Go subscribe to him for sure. But it is in German, and I had to make a break because of the sport. But it is on G-Man. I think it says, but it is in German. And then he says, I am a Blake Bortles fan. I believe that he has the talent to be an NFL quarterback. He's just very inconsistent in a very good game in London, followed by a very bad game in New York, even if Marquise Lee was not certainly helpful. The only good thing was that even that they played so horrible, the Jags should have won the game. So he's talking about the Jets game. He played so, Blake Bortles, the only good thing was that, oh yeah, the Jags played horrible and we still could have won the game. And he goes, what I do in my free time, I watch every Blake Bortles throw and grade them. I am not an expert at all, but I like to do my own stats. And those he is not always to blame for the interception or for the loss they take. Or L, I guess the L and like the throw they take. and he has so many tipped interceptions, and often they are tipped by a lineman or Marquise Lee. And he says it's nearly always Lee. I do not like him. And then he asks a question. He says, "What does Blake Bortles have to do in your eyes to have a future in Jacksonville? Passing yards, touchdowns, no turnovers, or is it based on wins and losses? Or does he have, in your eyes, no future with the Jags?" Love to hear your thoughts. So yeah, man, this is really cool to read. It's cool you're from Switzerland, man. But to answer your question about Blake, right now I do not think that he's going to be the quarterback for the Jaguars in the future. And you know, a lot of it. First of all, he usually does have a lot of turnovers, but it's not even that. He hasn't been having that many turnovers this year. It's just about the consistency. Like, I believe this year he's like 55%. Like, I'm just saying this off the top of my head, but he has a very, very low completion percentage. You know, it went from 2015 to 2016. He's even below his 2016 mark. So he's got to start completing some more of his passes. Obviously, some of his turnovers are bad and stuff like that, and he's just doesn't seem like like his balls are really wobbly. It seems like, so his mechanics and stuff like that just aren't very good, especially with his footwork. You know, it's not, when you have to look at a quarterback, you have to also see his footwork to see if he's planting his feet and throwing, because a lot of I feel like probably at least 50. You know, I'm not a quarterback, but I feel like at least 50% of it has to be in your lower body, because that's what because a lot of it is that, swing that you have. But just Blake Bortles this year kind of sucks, though, because he doesn't have Allen Robinson, so he no longer has that 50-50 ball to kind of throw to and give to, and we don't seem to really have that much of a go-to receiver. This year, our wide receivers haven't been very good. It hasn't just haven't been getting much separation. But at the same time, you can have a quarterback that can make wide receivers a lot better by throwing it in windows. You know what I mean? Like, they don't necessarily have all that separation, but you see sometimes these cornerbacks that have great coverage on a guy, but the wide receiver is able to catch it just because the quarterback can put it in a spot that only he puts it in. But I do think that we can win with Blake Bortles. I think we can even potentially win a playoff game, but I don't ever think that we could win a Super Bowl with him. And that's your overall goal when it comes to a quarterback. You want to win a Super Bowl with him. And just the thing about Blake, he's just very, very inconsistent. You have to be able to stack good games. You can't just have the London game and then just have the absolute mess he had against the Jets. And it'll be interesting this year to really see him in some kind of 2-minute drive, because when in the Jets game, for example, Blake Bortles played really, really bad, but when the game mattered, he could have, if that throw that he threw to Marquise Lee, he threw it great, he threw it accurate, he threw it right in a spot where if Marquise Lee caught it, Blake Bortles probably doesn't have to throw it past the rest of the game. You're going to have 3 more tries for a run, and then you're going to be able to kick a ball. But I do like some things about Blake Bortles, his escapability. He can't hurt you with his feet. I think, one good thing about him is he can stand in the pocket and take a hit. The dude is not afraid. That's one thing that, Blaine Gabbert, he's a better practice guy. I mean, you look at him, he looks like a lot better quarterback, but the guy has no pocket presence, and he can't really do much with his feet. And that's one thing that Bortles can do. But I don't think that Bortles is the answer for this team. I do think that we try to get a free agent next year and draft a guy, and that none of the quarterbacks on the team are going to be there next year. But I certainly think that Blake Bortles can, lead us to the playoffs, and who knows how far the defense can take us. So I'm not going to sit here and dwell on the quarterback like a lot of Jags fans will. I'm just going to be, optimistic going forward, because there's nothing we're going to be doing in the next 4 months or the rest of the season really to change our quarterback spot. But Edvin, appreciate the flag and everything. Cool that I got to do this unboxing, and I'll try to find something to send back to you, man. Go Jaguars.